Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wild Rift video. And in today's video I'm going to be reacting to the new patch notes of patch 4.3. Whenever a number changes, you know it's a massive patch. I haven't looked at any leaks and anything like that, so all of this is going to be new to me and hopefully new to you guys too. I can already see on the right that there's a ton of changes. You know, I don't really care about the wild pass and all of that. We see champion changes. Like, there's not a lot of champion changes, but the main thing there is gameplay changes. And I did hear that there's gonna be a lot of new runes and... Oh, I did actually see the leaks. Never mind. I saw the Chow Z videos. So I did see a little bit, but there's still a lot more to see. So before we get into the video, just a quick word from the video sponsor. In the chaos of war, heroes are forged, legends are born. Welcome to the world of Enlisted, where the battlegrounds of history come alive. Enlisted is a new kind of first-person shooter that uniquely couples PvP with PvE combat. The way it works is you take command of a customizable AI squad and you fight in massive battles with hundreds of targets led by other players. Enlisted offers multiple campaigns to play through, featuring their own unique weapons, vehicles and equipment. From the outskirts of Moscow in 1941 to the heart of Berlin in 1945. I find the Battle of Berlin to be the most interesting campaign, as I live quite close to Berlin myself, so what better way to learn history than to go through it myself in Enlisted. Enlisted is hardcore where it matters, a very short time to kill for infantry, and realistic damage models for vehicles makes battles intense, immersive and a lot of fun. There are over 100 weapons, tanks and aircraft, from famous tanks like the M4 Sherman to obscure guns like the VG2. Enlisted offers a massive arsenal of equipment to unlock. Play Enlisted today on your PC, PlayStation or Xbox by clicking on my link in the description. You will also get a free bonus pack including multiple weapons, soldiers and a premium account. Alright, let's get into it. So, Wild Rift patch notes 4.3. We're celebrating the launch of Soul Fighter with a new mode. New mode? Really? Event and skins, plus we're revamping our rune system and so much more. Welcome to patch 4.3, the Fighting Spirit update. Welcome to patch 4.3, yeah, blah blah blah. Ready to skip into the Baron lane and rain terror on her foes is Nyla. Okay. I heard that Nyla is supposed to be a ADC, but they're saying Baron lane. I don't know. Like, I don't know anything about these champions. She's joining Wild Rift this patch, and we're sure she's going to bring lots of joy to all of your games. I need to figure out when she comes out, so I need to learn her and make a guide for her, of course, and help you whip your foes into shape. We also have a flurry. We have a flurry of gameplay updates, including our revamp of the rune system, which is really nice, some changes to boot enchantments, as well as your regularly scheduled balance adjustment. We can't wait to see all the new builds you concoct. What the hell kind of a word is that? I have never seen that word ever. But okay, new builds you whatever in the new rune system. So be sure to share your favorites with us. Oh, I will. All our fighters are geared up and ready for the legendary Tournament of Souls. We have new skins showing our fighters in their best fighting garb, a new event, promotion, game mode and more. We can't wait for you to hop into the action when the update goes live later today. Oh boy, wait a minute. Does that mean update goes live later today? So I have to learn the new champion fast? Okay, well I'm gonna have to figure out when she comes out. That's all for now. This is just the first patch of the Fighting Spirit update, and you can check out more of the content still to come in our latest patch review. Yeah, I checked that out as well, and there's a lot. Enjoy the action, and we'll see you back here for patch 4.3a. Reminder, content will be released throughout the patch. Okay, Nyla. Nyla is an ascetic warrior from a distant land, blah blah blah, no one cares. Okay, she'll be released July 21st. Okay, so in 3 days. She's coming in 3 days. Here to steal your dreams, Dream Raider, Thrash. Guys, honestly, I don't really care about all of this. Oh wait, I do care about this. Patch 4.3 is bringing with it the new start of the new rank season. I have to reach Challenger again, of course. Play games, reach your goals, and earn a brand new ranked skin along the way. Glorious Basilisk Jarvan, alright? In addition to the new season and rank skin, we've also made changes to the ranked system. They added a new tier above Challenger, which is going to be the Sovereign rank. I'm going to have to reach that Sovereign rank, of course. And made some tweaks to Legendary Queue. Hopefully these tweaks are good enough for me to actually play Legendary Queue. You can learn more about our rank changes in our ranked update on blog. We'll see. Tag Duel. We hope you've been training and are ready to duke it out, because Tag Duel is here. Isn't that the new game mode that they've been hyping like crazy in League of Legends and Wild Rift? This is a 1v1 mode where the goal is for you to kill your opponent multiple times. With this new mode comes some new rules though. You'll get to select 3 champions and be able to swap between them during the game, okay? Swapping between champions will consume super meter charges. The super meter charges automatically and can be seen at the top of the screen. When you swap between champions, all your cooldowns are refunded. All champions will auto-buy and auto-level up during the game. Okay. All champions share a single health bar. Ooh, once it's depleted, you'll lose a life. And all champions will respawn with full health and cooldowns. Okay. This mode will take place in a small arena with no minions, so you can focus on fighting. And of course, we had to add some proper theming to my Soul Fighter. Wait, that's lit. So like you're gonna have like a small area, and I suppose it's gonna get smaller and smaller as the time runs out. And you're gonna have to fight it out till the death. It's like a sudden death. Honestly, that is really fun. I feel like that's gonna be really fun, and we can have maybe some good content with it as well, where you can like 1v1 each other. Maybe between some content creators, you know what I mean? There's some good ideas with this one, huh? Soul Fighter Bounty. I'm not gonna talk about this. This is gambling. They can suck my ass. I'm not gonna promote that disgusting stuff. All right, champion changes. Ornn. Ornn's forged his way onto the Rift, and his abilities have been too much for his foes. Oh yeah, he feels way too strong to handle. So we're nerfing some of his stats to make his demigod less untouchable. Yeah, that makes sense. Living Forge. So additional health, armor, and magic resist that he passively gains from any item goes down. Okay. Okay. They're nerfing it by 4, 5, 6, 7. This is really good. Like, this is gonna make him significantly less tanky late game. He's still gonna be hella tanky, don't get me wrong, but this will significantly reduce his tankiness. Like, really, really significantly. This is great. Great change. Below Breath. Brittle. It does less damage early game, more damage late game. I don't know. This feels like a buff to me. I mean, early game, it's not much of a nerf, but late game, it's a pretty big buff. So he's not gonna be as tanky, but he's gonna do a little bit more damage. So I think overall, this is still a nerf. Soraka. Isn't Soraka getting changed? Like, isn't she getting... Oh yeah, so this is the change. There we go. Soraka's performance and how players have utilized her abilities hasn't been optimal. I disagree. So we're making some adjustments to make her appealing and perform better in games. I don't get this joke, but okay. So new. Her first ability, cooldown will be reduced when it hits enemy champions. Okay, so if you hit an enemy champion with the first ability, the cooldown of the first ability will be reduced. The cooldown of your heal will be increased by a whole ass second. However, when healing allies, any overhealing will be transferred as a shield. When casting Astral Infusion... so when you heal an ally now, you're not sacrificing your own health anymore. Nah, this is disgusting. This removes all the skill from Soraka. This literally removes all the skill. Ally doesn't gain rejuvenation anymore, but you can perma heal your ally like crazy. What in the hell is this? Are you kidding me? I thought the first ability was supposed to reduce the cooldown of your second ability. Not the cooldown of your first ability. I think they may have miswrote it or they changed it. But we're gonna have to see how this works. But this is gonna make Soraka significantly easier to play. Like significantly easier. Significantly easier. I don't like it, but I get it. You know, they want to make the game easier. Alright, now comes the big horde of changes. Okay. Runes. We've heard a lot of feedback that you all want more runes. So we've redesigned the rune system to give you more options. We hope this new system gives you more room to explore runes and experiment your build paths on champions. And if you don't want to experiment or cook up your own rune path, you can also choose to use the general guaranteeing minimum runes that we put at the first row at any time. I don't really know what they mean with that, but we're gonna have to see. New Glacial Augment. Oh, these are all the new runes. Attacks slow enemy champions by 20%. So any sort of attacks slow them by 20% for 1.5 seconds. Oh, for the same champion, for the same enemy champion, the slowdown only triggers once every 10 seconds. Feels like a bit of a weak rune, but it depends. It depends whether it's a key rune or like a normal rune. But I still think this is gonna be a weak rune. First Strike. I've heard about this rune before from League of Legends, but I have no idea what it does. In 0.25 seconds of entering a battle against enemy champions, damage cost on enemy will grant 5 gold. And first strike effect lasting 3 seconds, which makes you deal bonus 9% true damage on the enemy. After the effect, gold from the effect duration time will be granted. Wait, do they mean that you get 5 gold and then for the next 3 seconds, you'll do 9% bonus true damage? And the 9% bonus true damage you have done will be given to you as gold. So if you've done 1000 damage total plus 90 true damage, you're going to be getting 90 gold. Is that correct? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Isn't this absolutely disgusting on Katarina? I just thought, like, can you imagine Katarina entering a fight doing like 10,000 damage? That is normal on Katarina. In late game, it can even be more damage. But can you just imagine, okay? Katarina goes in, she does 10,000 damage plus 9% true damage, which is going to be 900 extra damage. Did I understand it correctly that if you do 10,000 damage in 3 seconds, which is normal for Katarina, it is doable, that you are going to get 900 gold from first strike? Please just tell me in the comments whether or not I understood this correctly. Because if I did, then this is absolutely disgusting. Because not only, this is 100% a keystone rune, by the way. This is 100% a main rune. There's no way this is a sub rune, by the way. But like, how broken is this gonna be on Katarina? Because it has a 20-second cooldown, but Katarina instantly goes in. She instantly does full damage, you know what I mean? Nah, what? Melee gets 100% and a remote attack, which is a ranged attack, gets 86%. Nah, no way. How broken is this on Katarina? I'm only thinking about Katarina. Literally the only champion I'm thinking about. How broken will this be on Katarina? Oh, by the way, guys, I am giving away skins. All you have to do to enter is put down comments under this video. I'm also giving away 5 more skins on Twitter. So make sure you follow me on Twitter to enter that skin giveaway as well. But okay, all right. If it's what I think, it will be guaranteed broken on Katarina. Last stand. Extra 5 to 11%, which probably scales with level. Adaptive damage against enemy champions when health is lower. Ooh, when you're low HP, lower than 60%, you're gonna do a lot of bonus damage to enemy champions. Maximum bonus damage will be provided when health... so it skills. It starts to give... Oh, okay, so when you're at 60% health, it's gonna give you 5% bonus damage. When you reach 30% or lower, it's gonna be sitting at 11% bonus. Who would this be good on? Maybe someone... Who would this be good on? I don't know, actually. So, like, you want to be low HP in a team fight. Who would this be good on? I don't know. I don't know. Like, you want to have it on a... Oh, Riven! Like, Riven constantly, if she gets to low HP, she keeps getting shields. This could be good for Riven. I don't know, but interesting, interesting. New legend, Alacrity. Well, they're making it hard for me with these names. Gain 3% bonus attack speed when engaging and taking down monsters. Enemy champions and minions. Oh, when you take down monsters, enemy champions and minions. Up to 20% at maximum stacks. I don't know what the cooldown is of this thing, but you can like really ramp up your champion by killing monsters. This could be good on someone like a Yone jungle, you know what I mean? Like you can take monsters and then you gank and then you know you're gonna have bonus attack speed. Interesting. All I can say is interesting. We're gonna have to see how this works out. Legend, Tenacity. Gain 3% Tenacity and 3% slow resist. Up to bonus 15% Tenacity and 20% slow resist when engaging and taking down monsters. So this one is the same as this one. It's like a new sort of a rune, a legend rune. If you take down monsters, enemy champions and minions, you stack up bonus Tenacity, and with this one you stack up bonus attack speed, okay? So this one is legend as well. I don't really know how they're supposed to work, but basically gain 1% Omnivamp, up to bonus 7% when engaging and taking down monsters and champions. We're gonna have to see how this all works. And there's another one. After gaining shield or heal, the next attack against the enemy will be reinforced and deal bonus 5 to 30 plus 20% attack damage plus 10% adaptive ability power. So this would be very good if you have a shield to give yourself, or if you're playing with like a Sona in your team. So like you can constantly utilize this passive and do a lot of bonus damage. New, Mark of the Weak. Using abilities to deal damage to enemies will mark them as weak. Increasing damage taken by them by 4 to 7%. I think this scales with level. The mark disappears after they take ability damage 3 times or after 7 seconds have passed. This would be very good for compositions that want to catch out an enemy. Like if you have a Malphite, for example, you could go for this mark of the week, you ult an enemy, and then that enemy is going to be taking 7% bonus damage from your allies' abilities. So like they'll get blown up, you know what I mean? Like this could be a very interesting one for like all-in types of champions. Or like Pyke, for example, you know? New, empowered attack. Oh, what are all these runes, man? Every 10 seconds, I'm gonna make a full guide on these runes, by the way. Don't you worry. When they've come out, I'm gonna make a full guide on them. So don't worry about that. By the way, guys, make sure you give this video a like. It really supports the channel. Let's see if we can reach 1,000 likes for today's video. That would be very, very nice. So let's see. Every 10 seconds, the next attack will be reinforced. It just will do bonus damage. This could be good for poking. Like if you're playing Ziggs, Ziggs, Caitlyn. This could be very good on those types of champions. Because like every 10 seconds, you'll throw a bomb and it'll do a lot of bullying damage. This could be good on them. New, cheap shot. Deals 10 to 45 bonus true damage to enemies whose movement is impaired. Oh, wow. They're really starting to get deep into the game. So if the enemies are stunned or rooted or anything, you will do bonus true damage to them. It only has a 7-second cooldown. So you want to pick this with a champion that has a lot of CC, like Ornn, like Lux, like Morgana perhaps, but only impaired. Like slowing the enemy doesn't work. You have to actually straight up stun them or something like that. Very interesting one. Eyeball Collector. Gains 0.5 attack damage or ability power when an enemy champion is taken down. You don't have to take down the enemy champion, I think. It says when an enemy champion is taken down. Up to 10 stacks. Oh my god. So like 10 stacks, you'll have... it's adaptive. So like let's say you have 5 attack damage. And then after you reach 10 stacks, it's gonna be 15 attack damage. This is very good on a snowballing type of composition. If you pick this on like a Lee Sin or something and you get a lot of kills, you'll be able to get a lot of attack damage and ability power. Basically, if you win early game very easily, this will give you a very fast either 15 attack damage or 25 ability power. You can get it very fast because you only need 10 kills in your team. And I've seen some games where that has happened within like 3 minutes of the game, you know what I mean? So like you have to understand, if you have a very aggressive comp that can gank and do very like a lot of things early game, you can go for this rune and get a lot of power early on in the game. Ingenious Hunter. 20 item ability haste. Oh, what the hell is that? Gains a bonus 4 item ability. So like your Guardian Angel, your Starix Gauge, you know, all of these types of items are going to be up much faster. I'm going to assume that's what it means. Gains a bonus 4 ability haste when an enemy is taken down, up to 5 times. So you can get 40 item ability haste. So this is going to reduce the cooldowns of your items. If you have a lot of active items, this could be good. Or like no items that have a passive, sorry. This could be good. Zombie Ward. After removing an enemy ward, spawns a zombie ward in its place, granting vision of the surrounding area for 120 seconds. You also gain 2 attack damage or 4 ability power. Stacks up to 5 times. And you get bonus 10 or 20 ability power upon reaching 5 stacks. This would be very good if you roam around a lot. You can roam around, play with a sweeper. This would be very good for junglers. You can take away wards and it will put a ward on there for you as well. And you get bonus attack damage and ability power. What a crazy rune this one is. Wow. Courage of the Colossus. Gains a shield that absorbs up to 45 plus 1% max health for 3 seconds when immobilizing an enemy. So very good when you immobilize an enemy. If you're playing Blitzcrank, if you're playing Alistar, if you're playing, if you're playing Nautilus. Oh god, I went back. If you're playing those types of champions, you can constantly get the shield. Can be very, very nice. New, Revitalize. Gains a 5% amplification effect when casting heal or shield. I don't know what that means. If the target's health... Oh, so it gives you bonus healing or shield. 5% is quite a lot, by the way, just so you know. If the target health is lower than 40%, amplifies its effect by an additional 10%. So then you're going to have bonus 15% healing and barriers. Like, how broken will Sona be? Like, can people please tell me how broken Sona is going to be with this? This is ridiculous. This is so crazy. Overgrowth. When one monster or 2 minions are taken down nearby, You gain permanent 2 max health. Jungle monster or 2 minions. You gain a permanent 2 maximum health. Maximum health can be increased indefinitely. And you gain another bonus 3.5% max health upon reaching 30 stacks. What? What? How crazy will this be on Scion? How crazy will this be on Swain? 3.5% bonus. So if you have 3,000 health, which is very reasonable, even like let's say 5,000 health, because Swain and Scion can get 5k health. Let's say you have 5k health. When you reach 30 stacks, you're gonna get 3.5% bonus, which is gonna be like 175 bonus health from a single rune in the later stages of the game. And also, don't forget all the stacks you have. Wow. Wow. Crazy. Hextech Flash Treption. Man, whoever came up with these names needs to relax. Replaces this item with Hex Flash. When Flash is still on cooldown, you can blink to a new location after channeling for 1.5 seconds. What the hell? Is this gonna give you like 2 flashes? Is that what this does? I think this is something like giving you another flash. I don't know, that looks really strong. Looks really strong on a champion that is very immobile. So like you'll be able to flash twice. I think that's what it does. Item crafting. Gains a chance to buy 1 item outside of the fountain every 3 minutes. But it will cost 150 bonus gold. So like basically like Ornn's passive. This could be good. I don't know. Gains a chance. I don't like the chance part. Oh! They mean it in a way like guaranteed. You can buy an item every 3 minutes, but it will cost you extra gold. This can be very good on like a very strong early game jungler like Lee Sin, for example. You'll be able to like stay on the map, because as a jungler you constantly take the blue buff and you'll be able to farm on the map, especially if you're playing like Mundo. Even you can heal up as well in your jungle. This could be a very good rune for aggressive junglers. Very, very good. You'll have to spend extra gold, but like it's very good. You don't have to go back, so like you can get this bonus gold back by, for example, invading the enemy jungle or getting a gank. You know what I mean? Very good rune. Coupe de Grace or Cup of Grass. When an enemy has less than 40% health, you deal 7% bonus adaptive damage. Wait a minute, didn't we have this one before? We had this one before, right? I'm pretty sure we had this one before. Something like this one. Wait, I want to see it actually. Oh no, this one does bonus damage against enemies when Wait, no, this is the same. Last Stand. You do bonus damage to enemies under when you are under 60% health, and it's gonna be 11% bonus damage when you are under 30% health. And Coupe de Grass, Cup of Grass, when an enemy has less than 40% health, you'll do bonus damage. You know who this is gonna be very good on? On someone like a Jhin. Because on Jhin, you go for Triumph now for the bonus damage, but now you can go for Coupe de Grace. You'll do, instead of 5% bonus damage, you'll do 7% bonus damage. And they don't have to be under 35% health. It already works under 40% health. Very, very nice rune on champions like a Jhin. Also on Katarina, Samira, you know, champions like that. Futures market. You can purchase items on credit. What the hell is this? Credit limit, 145 plus 7 per minute. Credit purchase available 2 minutes into the game. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means. But maybe it's gonna give you items for free. Something like that. I don't know. Nullifying Orb. Don't we already have a Nullifying Orb? You shield. Oh, okay, so they're changing it. The shield used to be 60 plus 50% attack damage, 30% ability power. Now it doesn't scale with attack damage and ability power anymore. It's just a straight up shield. Is this a nerf? I don't know if this is a nerf, actually. No, you know what? This is not a nerf. This is actually a buff. This is actually a buff. This is a nerf on a champion like Jhin, because Jhin gets a lot of attack damage, but on everyone else, it is a buff. Font of Life. Team heal 6% maximum health, 30% ability power. Now goes to 3% maximum health plus 15% of your ability power. So they're halving it. And they're halving the self-heal. They're halving everything. Wait, what? Oh, but it's not gonna be a keystone rune anymore. That's what they're changing about it. Font of Life is not gonna be a keystone rune anymore. It'll be like a less important rune. So it's still gonna be good, but you can go Conqueror and Font of Life now, for example. So it can be very nice as a support to go for, like still on Braum, for example. Okay. Overheal. After participating in the defeat of an enemy champion, restore 10% of lost health. 10% of the health you lost during the fight, I'm gonna assume. And you deal an additional 5% damage to champions with less than 35% health. Oh, wait, this is Triumph. They're changing Triumph. Now, after participating in a defeat of an enemy champion, so if you get a kill or an assist, you restore 10% of your health and 10% of your maximum mana, so you don't do bonus damage anymore. Very, very nice. Because everyone was going for Triumph for the bonus damage, but now Triumph is actually Triumph, and they called it Overheal now. So now you only go for this if you truly need the heal, and you're gonna get mana, so like you're gonna be ready for the next fight as well. Very, very nice. That's it for the runes. Oh my good God, I'm gonna have to make a big video about all of those. Jesus Christ, wow. Okay, items. Duskblade of Draktar, Night Stalker, new passive. First basic attack against an enemy champion causes 20 to 120 bonus physical damage. That's the same. And slows them by 99% for 0.25 seconds. That's the same. Cooldown. Oh, cooldown will be refreshed when an enemy has been taken down. Ah, so you assassinate one enemy and then you go on the next one. How good will this be on Kha'Zix? Oh my God. What an amazing change to the item actually. What an amazing change. So if you get that kill with the bonus damage, you'll really be rewarded for it because your next attack is also going to do the bonus damage. Oh, so good. And they're removing the old... Wait. You don't have to be unseen anymore. So you don't have to be unseen. It's basically just your first attack that does bonus damage. And it will have a cooldown. I don't know how long the cooldown is going to be. I'm going to assume it's going to be around like 10 to 20 seconds. But whenever you kill an enemy champion or get an assist, you'll reset the cooldown. So you don't have to be unseen anymore. Okay, interesting. And they're not saying anything about the ranged champion. So maybe the ranged champion will slow the enemy now. But I don't think so. Support item adjustments. This patch we want to offer support players some more items and also make sure the build paths are smoother, while also providing them more support during the laning phase. To do this, we'll be adding a new support item, Ancient Coin, and adjusting the effects of Spectral Sickle and Relic Shield. We're also accelerating the upgrading speed of the quest items and giving the advanced support items a sustaining growing effect. This will give supports the flexibility to choose their items depending on the champions they pick, their individual playstyles and their lane matchups. So basically they're giga buffing supports. You know what's funny? In my opinion, support is the easiest role to rank up already. And now with these changes, it's going to be even easier. Like it should be so easy. Like, I mean, what can I say? It will be so easy. Ancient Coin, 500 gold, 80 health, 5 ability haste, passive charge once per 30 seconds. Every minion nearby taken will grant you 55 gold by consuming 1 charge, and you're gonna heal up. This is a very passive one, so you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just stand next to your ally. Your ally will farm and you're gonna get bonus health. You're gonna regenerate health. This is very good on a champion that struggles in lane and that doesn't want to step up and attack the minions, I guess. I mean, you can also go for the Relic Shield, but we're gonna have to see how the Ancient Coin plays into the game. Champions equipped with Ancient Coin do not engage in minion bounty allocation and grant you're always going to get 50% of the bounty. The bounty for minions taken down will be fully provided to the nearest ally. Wait, I don't get what they're saying here. I do not get what they're saying here. Yeah, I don't really get what all this means. We're going to have to see what this means. Spectral Sickle. You gain 10 attack damage or 20 ability power. Oh, by the way, you upgrade the item to the maximum item only after 500 gold. So that's going to be way faster than right now. Okay. Yeah, we know that it gives you attack damage or ability power. You gain 1 charge every 30 seconds when a nearby ally. Yeah, damaging abilities against champions or structures grant you gold. That's the same. Champions equipped with yeah, that's the same thing that I didn't really understand. And then it transforms into Black Mist Sith. It's gonna be fully upgraded, and it's gonna be giving you bonus attack damage and ability power. Oh, it's gonna show us below what it gives us. Relic Shield is still the same. It's still the same. Okay, let's see what the full item gives you now. Talisman of Ascension, which is the upgrade of Ancient Coin, gives you 125 health, 15 skill haste. I'm gonna assume that means ability. Wait, what? No, skill haste, ability haste. What is the difference between that? What the hell is skill haste? I'm gonna assume they just mean ability haste. And it grants you 75 gold every 60 seconds. I remember Chao Z showed in his video that it was 100 gold, but it seems to be too broken, so now they've changed it to 75 gold. And you gain 1 point of spirit power every 60 seconds. Every point gives you 25 health, 2 attack damage, and 4 ability power. Good lord, that will be so broken in the late game. Oh my god. So with 10 points, this item will give you 375 health, 20 attack damage, or 40 ability power, and 15 ability haste. That's like the stats of a full item. What the hell? Same story for Black Myth Sith. This one gives you 14 attack damage or 28 ability power, 10 ability haste. And then the same story, 75 gold, the same passive. And then the Relic Shield upgrades to Bulwark of Mountain. Gives you 175 health, 10 ability haste, and then the same story right here. It seems like the Relic Shield and the Talisman, or whatever it's called, the Ancient Coin, are very similar. Very, very similar stats they give. They both give you a lot of health, a lot of ability haste, and that's the same thing really. It's just the way you get the gold. So I think they need to change it up a little bit. They need to change up the Talisman of Ascension a little bit. They removed Harrowing, yeah, they removed the 2 in-between upgrades of Spectral Sickle and Relic Shield. Okay. Boots and enchantment adjustments. This patch we're also making adjustments to all of the boots and their build paths, and prices to ensure that they're providing enough support during the earlier fights that may break out. Okay. We also are adding new boots that better suit mages, marksmen, and assassins. Since there were not very good options for them, we're also removing Protect Enchant and adding a new passive enchantment for support, Revitalizing Grill. I think that's disgusting. We also felt like having active enchantments too early would cause a bit too much chaos in those early team fights, so players can now only choose their active enchantment after 6 minutes into the game. Are you kidding me? You can't get enchantments below 6 minutes anymore. What a joke. Okay. Boots. Okay, new Boots of Mana. You buy Boots of Speed, which is the level 1 boots. Amplifying Tome, plus 500 gold. They cost 1400 gold, which is way more expensive than the normal boots. Like, remember, the normal boots that we have right now, the tier 2 boots, they cost 1000 gold. Now they're gonna cost 1500 gold, but they're gonna be giving you a lot more. 60 ability power. What the hell? What? 60 ability power. 200% mana restore. 8%. What? How broken is that? Wait, what? 1400 gold, you're gonna get 60 ability power, 200% mana restoration, 8% magic penetration, and 45 movement speed. Nah, boots are always gonna be a first item. I can guarantee you from reading this. Let's see the other boots. Maybe these ones are just broken. Boots of Outburst. They give you, okay, so Boots of Speed, Longsword, plus 600 gold. These are a bit more expensive. 8 armor penetration, this is the same as lethality, 30 attack damage, 45 movement speed. Also very big stats right here. This is very, very high stats. Damn. Berserker Greaves. Boots of Speed, Longsword, plus 500 gold. These are cheaper than these. 15 attack damage and 30% attack speed. Oh my god. And 45 movement speed. Big boots. Ionic Boots of Lucidity. They're changing Ionic Boots of Lucidity. Are they? 1400 gold, 30 ability haste, 150 health, 45 movement speed, and reduces 15% of ability. Wait. Reduces 15% of ability cooldown. Not summoner spell cooldown. So is this just straight up gonna give you a 15% cooldown reduction on your abilities on top of all of the ability haste? That sounds very broken. Like, it's not summoner spell, it's ability cooldown. Sounds very, very broken on champions you really want to spam your abilities with. However, remember this one, the Boots of Outburst. No, not the Boots of Outburst. This one, the Boots of Mana. This one looks way better than Ionic Boots of Lucidity in almost any scenario on a mage. But okay, let's keep reading. Mercury Threads. Boots of Speed, Ruby Crystal, plus 450 gold. These are going to be very cheap, 1350. It gives you 35 magic resist now, which is quite a lot. 150 health, 100% extra health restoration. So you're going to restore a little bit more health. This would be so broken on Mundo because he already has such high health restoration. And this is going to make it even bigger. And 45 movement speed. But no more tenacity, actually. So these are just going to be sort of anti-mage boots. These look quite weak compared to the other ones. But I don't know. Could be good on champions that have high health restoration already. Plated steel caps, the armor boots. 1350. 35 armor, 150 health, 100% health restore, and 45 movement speed. It's a lot of armor, but I feel like these two boots are going to be a little bit weaker than like the other ones. But okay. Glutinous Greaves. Boots of Speed, Longsword, plus 500 gold. 1400 gold, it gives you 7% Omnivamp. The old ones give you 8, by the way. But now they also give you 30 attack damage. So I feel like these ones are also not very good. As opposed to the other ones. I feel like these are a little bit worse. They remove Boots of Furor. Wait, aren't Boots of Furor the movement speed boots? Yeah, they removed them. Like, that's my boots on Jhin. What the hell? Why did they remove my boots? What am I supposed to build on Jhin now? I think I'm supposed to go for like Boots of Outburst on Jhin right now. Oh, yes, baby. 30 attack damage, 8 armor penetration. Oh, yeah, these are Jin's boots now. Okay, so they're changing all the enchantments as well. Magnetron Enchant. You can cast it from, not from 6 range, from 8 range now. It doesn't taunt anymore, but now you can cast it to minions and monster. Oh my god, I can already see the smile on Keys' face. If you guys don't know who Keys is, he's an Alistar lover. I can literally already see, I can see him smiling right now. You know why? Because you're gonna be able to dash to a minion and push the enemy back in your turret. Oh my god. No. No, what have you done? This is crazy. Oh, wow. How crazy is this on Alistar? Also on Thresh, but Alistar especially. All you have to do is wait in a bush, use the Magnetron on a minion, and use your second ability to push the enemy back. We're gonna have to see what the hell this is gonna do to the game, but wow, that is crazy. That is crazy. Locket Enchant. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Screw the magic shield. They're changing it back to the normal shield. Of course, they're nerfing it a little bit, but this is amazing. Like, Locket has been so useless, the stupid magic shield. Now it's gonna be viable again. I loved Locket Enchant, but man, this will make support such a broken rule. But like, you can even build this while you're not playing support. This is just going to be very, very good anyways. But supports tend to buy this because supports will go for Staff of Flowing Water, Ardent Sensor, items like that, you know what I mean? So when you use the Locket, you'll be able to apply it on everyone. But this is great. Protobelt. They're reducing the price, but they're reducing the damage by a lot. Yeah, they're reducing the damage. But the speed of the dash is going to be faster. I think this is a buff overall. Sure, the damage is nerfed, but like, it's gonna be faster and it's gonna be much cheaper. 300 gold cheaper is significantly cheaper. Redeeming Enchant, that's the Redemption Enchant. Now, 50% of the cooldown will be returned if an ally champions are not healed. This is very good, and someone commented under my video that this is not useless because Redemption gives you vision. So now you can use it to get vision on a Baron, for example, and it's gonna refund you 50% of the cooldown. So you can actually use it for vision now, which is great. Really, really great change. New Revitalizing Grill. It costs 500 gold. It active bonus. It gives bonus 20% effect of shield or heal for allied champions. This is an active, so you have to activate it. And then the next shield or heal for allied champions is going to be increased by 20%. Is this an active or a passive? I think they mentioned here that it's a passive. Yeah, passive enchantment. But here it says active. I'm gonna assume that it's gonna be passive. So basically, all of the heals you do in the game, all of the shielding is gonna be increased by 20%. You know what I'm gonna do. You already know which champion I'm thinking about. You already know. But I'm still gonna say, Sona. If this is a passive effect, Sona will be beyond S++ here. Beyond. Like, unbelievably broken. She's already broken. But, like, if this is a passive, beyond broken. She'll be beyond broken. But we'll see. They removed the Protect enchant because they added this one. Why do you remove this one, man? It was such a good enchantment in the game. I just don't get why they would remove this one. Systems. Yeah, so you can only buy enchantments 6 minutes into the game. New mechanism of strategic point. What is this? We want to make sure that games are more fair and ensure that there isn't a team that just gets steamrolled. So we're implementing a new mechanic that will let players who are at a disadvantage have a chance to change the game state and bring their team back into it. Okay? In the mid game or late game, when one team is at a disadvantage, strategic points will be provided to them, with which they can grant bonus. Oh, so I think this is already in League of Legends. Basically, if you're behind, like the enemy turret or the dragon and stuff like that is going to become golden. And when you kill it, you get a massive bounty. So it really incentivizes you to like sacrifice for that dragon, for the turrets and things like that to make a comeback. Wow, nice. If the gap is growing larger, the game will trigger a bonus kill bounty. Teams at a disadvantage will all share a small amount of bonus by taking down enemy champions. I don't really like this one though. I like this one because it incentivizes you to do like turrets or objectives. But this one just straight up gives you more gold if you get a kill. I don't know about this. However, it makes sense. This makes late game champions better, this whole change, and they do need the buff in the game right now. Like early game is way too strong and wilded right now. I think this is fine. This is great. Nexus shield is performing as we expected, but it's prolonging too many games. This is the shield that the 100% shield that the Nexus gets when you take an inhibitor very early on in the game. Okay, so now it's not gonna spawn. It's not going to stop spawning 18 minutes into the game. It's going to stop 16 minutes into the game. Really good change because after 16 minutes, you should be able to end the game if you take the inhibitor. So this is a great change. So like now after 16 minutes rather than 18 minutes, if you take the first inhibitor turret, there's not going to be a Nexus shield anymore, and you can just take the whole Nexus if you want. Scryer's Bloom, which is the vision plant. We've optimized Scryer's Bloom in base and adjusted their mechanism so that they provide more vision for players at a disadvantage. Wait, what? So if you're behind, the Scryer's Bloom is going to give you more vision. They're also smoother to use. Fixed direction of base Scryer's Blooms. Attack from any angle will only make them grant vision of the corresponding jungle. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you attack them from, they're always going to give vision of the jungle, of the blue jungle or the red jungle, okay? Scryer's Bloom will immediately die when attacked by an enemy champion without any vision effect. What the hell? So the enemies, if they attack your Scryer's Bloom, they're not going to get any vision out of it, okay? Expanded the vision of Scryer's Bloom on its tail part, plus they could grant vision of the Dragon's Pit. I don't really know what this means, but basically they're buffing Scryer's Bloom for you and they're nerfing it for the enemy. As in, like, if the enemy takes yours, they won't get vision. We're getting skins. I don't really care about the skins because it's for gambling. We're not going to talk about them, and that's it. Oh my god, what a super long video. I just want to remind you guys that you can play Enlisted today on your PC, Xbox, or PlayStation by clicking on my link in the description. You'll also get a free bonus pack including multiple different weapons, soldiers, and a premium account. Click on the link in the description. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye bye.